When we speak of being chosen, there's an inherent assumption that it means something special, something beyond the ordinary, something that elevates us beyond the limits others face. Yet many do not realize that the true power of being chosen doesn't come from external forces, material connections, or even from the world around us. It comes from within. It comes from the profound recognition of your inner power, of your spiritual essence, and of the immense potential you hold in the grand web of existence. To be chosen means to carry a purpose beyond the surface of everyday life. It's not a privilege bestowed upon the fortunate, but rather a responsibility carved into your very being. The power within us is not merely a force that can be used for personal gain. It is a transformative force that radiates outward, touching everyone we meet, shaping the world we live in, and even influencing the very course of history. But what does it truly mean to recognize and activate this power? It starts with understanding the nature of our existence and the impact of our identity. The world doesn't always see it, but those who are chosen have something different about them. There is an invisible force that moves within them, a pulse that reverberates through the ether. This pulse is a reflection of their name, their soul's purpose, and the path they were meant to follow. It is often a silent force, but when called upon, it can move mountains, shift realities, and create change that others can't even comprehend. However, being chosen is not without its burdens. The weight of this power can sometimes feel overwhelming. It asks us to rise above the ordinary and to face challenges others may never understand. But with the understanding of this power comes the clarity to see the bigger picture and navigate through the complexities of life. You, the chosen ones, are not just individuals living their lives. You are part of a larger cosmic order that has always been there, waiting for you to step into your true power. And when you do, the universe will respond accordingly. But it starts with one simple realization. The power you seek is already within you. The journey of the chosen one. Being chosen is more than just a title. It is a lifelong journey that requires deep introspection, spiritual growth, and the courage to confront aspects of ourselves that we may not fully understand. The journey of a chosen one is not always easy, and it is often misunderstood by others who can't fathom the depth of what it means to walk this path. From the very beginning, chosen ones are often thrust into circumstances that demand resilience, strength, and clarity of purpose. These individuals are born with a unique essence, a particular soul signature that marks them for something greater. They may not know it at first, and sometimes they may try to fight against it, seeking solace in a normal, less challenging life. But the call cannot be ignored. The chosen ones find themselves in situations where their talents, their strengths, and their very identity are tested. It is in these moments of trial that their true power begins to surface. The world will often push them to conform, to follow the path most traveled. But the journey of the chosen one is about embracing the path less taken, the one that leads through struggle, through uncertainty, through hardship, and ultimately through profound self-discovery. For those who are chosen, the road to understanding one's purpose is not straightforward. It is full of confusion, doubt, and moments when it feels like the world itself is conspiring against them. Yet, these very obstacles are what ultimately reveal the power within. Through adversity, the chosen ones learn to shed the limitations imposed by others and discover their true potential. It's in these moments of conflict that their soul's purpose becomes clearer. But this journey is not just about personal growth. It is also about recognizing the interconnectedness of all things. The chosen ones are not here to simply live for themselves. Their actions, their choices, their very existence is tied to something far greater than their individual lives. They carry within them the energy of the collective, and the decisions they make ripple outwards, affecting others and influencing the course of events in ways they may never fully comprehend. Through every trial, through every heartbreak, through every betrayal, the chosen ones are becoming who they are meant to be. They are being forged in the fires of life, shaped by experiences that others may never understand. But this is their destiny, and it is through this journey that they come to fully realize the magnitude of their existence. The journey of the chosen one is not about avoiding difficulty, but about embracing it, knowing that every challenge they face is an opportunity to grow and to awaken further to their divine potential. This journey is the process of becoming the person you were always meant to be, the importance of identity and name. There's a profound significance in the name we carry. It is not just a word, not just a label given at birth, but a symbol of our essence, our purpose, and the power we wield. Names are often thought of as mere identifiers, things that help us navigate the social world. But for the chosen ones, names hold an entirely different meaning. Your name is the key to understanding who you truly are, and it is connected to the deepest parts of your being. It is a reflection of your soul's journey, your ancestral legacy, and the divine mission you are called to fulfill. The name you carry is not just a series of sounds. It is a living entity that holds within it an energetic blueprint for your life. Your name carries the weight of your purpose. It is imbued with meaning that transcends the physical world. It holds the power to shift the direction of your life and influence the energies around you. When you understand the true significance of your name, you begin to understand the forces that are always at play in your life. The world may see a name as just a label, but for the chosen ones, it is a key that unlocks the mysteries of existence. Your name is not just a random combination of letters. It is an energetic frequency that attracts specific experiences, people, and opportunities into your life. It calls forth the energy needed for you to fulfill your higher purpose. The power of your name is a force that shapes your reality. When you stand in the true essence of your name, you align with the universe in a way that is both harmonious and potent. Names also carry the weight of legacy. The name you carry is a reflection of the lineage you come from, whether or not you are consciously aware of it. It ties you to ancestors, to a lineage of souls who have walked before you, and to a greater spiritual plan that is unfolding through your life. Understanding your name is understanding the legacy you are meant to continue. It is not just about you. It is about the generations before you and the generations that will come after. The name you carry is a bridge between the past and the future. It is an honor, a responsibility, and a reminder of the power that runs through your veins. When you understand this, you no longer see yourself as just an individual, but as a vessel for something greater. Your name is the foundation of your identity. It is the first step toward understanding your true nature and your soul's purpose. It is the key to unlocking the mysteries of your existence. As you move through life, understanding the significance of your name allows you to align with your higher self, to step into the full power of your being. When you carry your name with honor, you are not just carrying a word, you are carrying a legacy, a divine plan, and an eternal connection to the cosmos itself. The deceit and the illusion of control. One of the greatest challenges faced by the chosen ones is the illusion of control. We live in a world that constantly pushes the narrative of power and influence as if they are the ultimate determinants of success. We are taught to believe that the key to happiness and security lies in our ability to manipulate the world around us, to control our circumstances, and to hold onto power at all costs. But for the chosen ones, this illusion of control can be dangerous. The true power of the chosen one does not come from manipulating people or situations. It comes from aligning with the divine flow of the universe, from trusting the higher plan, and from surrendering to the guidance that comes from within. The illusion of control leads many to make decisions out of fear or greed, believing that they are in charge of their destiny. But this often leads to confusion, mistakes, and the creation of karmic debt. The chosen ones are not here to control the world, they are here to co-create with it. There is a difference between exerting control over others and being in control of your own destiny. When you operate from a place of control, you are disconnected from the flow of the universe. You may succeed in the short term, but you will inevitably face consequences as the universe recalibrates to restore balance. Many of the chosen ones have found themselves in situations where they believed they were untouchable, where they thought their connections, influence, or power would protect them. But in truth, the universe is not concerned with human influence. It operates on a much higher level. It responds to energy, to intention, and to the alignment of your actions with your soul's purpose. The more you try to control things, the more you push yourself out of alignment with your true self. This is why the chosen ones must embrace surrender. Surrendering is not about giving up or letting go of control. It's about trusting that there is a higher plan at play, one that will unfold in perfect timing. When you let go of the need to control everything, you open yourself up to the flow of divine guidance, allowing your true power to emerge. This does not mean that you are powerless, but rather that you are empowered to act in accordance with the greater cosmic order. You are not here to manipulate reality, but to allow reality to unfold in the way that is most aligned with your soul's purpose. The illusion of control is an entrapment, one that keeps you stuck in a cycle of struggle and frustration. But when you release it, you step into true power. True power comes from surrendering to the flow, trusting that everything is unfolding as it should. The chosen ones are not here to force their way through life. They are here to flow with the universe, to allow themselves to be guided by the divine intelligence that runs through all things. This is where true mastery lies, the divine unraveling. When we are chosen, we may believe we are walking a path of certainty, a path that is fully under our control. However, the reality is that our lives are intricately woven into the fabric of the universe, and when we act in ways that are misaligned with our purpose, the divine order begins to unravel our actions, revealing the truth of who we are and where we are going. The divine unraveling is not something to fear. It is the natural response of the universe when we stray too far from the truth of our being. It's like a cosmic correction, a recalibration of energy that ensures we stay on the path we were meant to follow. Many of us have experienced moments when everything seems to be falling apart, when relationships crumble, opportunities slip away, and the ground beneath our feet seems unstable. This is the divine unraveling at work. It is the universe forcing us to let go of what no longer serves us and to make room for something greater. Often, this unraveling appears to us as chaos, as disruption, and as loss. Yet, it is in these moments that we are given the greatest opportunity for growth. The divine unraveling is the universe's way of shedding what is unnecessary and allowing us to move forward with clarity and purpose. When things fall apart, it is not a sign of failure. It is a sign that we are being restructured, reorganized, and realigned with our true calling. The very core of who we are is being exposed, tested, and refined. During these moments, we are forced to look deep within and question our motivations, our choices, and the intentions behind our actions. It is easy to feel like we have lost control, but in reality, the unraveling is a gift. It is the universe creating space for us to discover our truest form. It is only through this shedding process that we can step into the fullness of who we were always meant to be. The unraveling does not come without its challenges. It asks us to confront our shadow, to face the parts of ourselves that we have hidden away or ignored. It brings to the surface the doubts, fears, and insecurities that we have buried deep within. These are not easy things to face. It is painful to see the truth of our imperfections, and yet, it is only through this confrontation that we can heal and grow. The divine unraveling strips us of our illusions, of the false identities we have created to protect ourselves. It forces us to surrender to a higher power and trust in the process of transformation. But the divine unraveling is not an end. It is a beginning. It is the necessary deconstruction that paves the way for rebirth. Just as a seed must break apart in order to sprout into something new, so too must we break free from the confines of our old self in order to emerge as the fully realized beings we were always meant to become. The unraveling is the universe's invitation to step into your power, to leave behind the things that no longer serve you, and to embrace the limitless possibilities that await. When everything around you seems to be falling apart, remember that it is not destruction. It is a divine intervention designed to bring you closer to your true self and to your ultimate purpose. Awakening the true power. Awakening to your true power is the process of remembering who you really are beneath the layers of conditioning, fear, and external influences. For many, this awakening feels like an explosion of energy, a sudden rush of realization that the life they have been living is not the one they were meant to live. For others, it is a slow and steady unfolding of awareness, a quiet knowing that there is something greater waiting to be discovered, no matter the form. The awakening process is deeply transformative and brings with it a profound sense of clarity, purpose, and strength. The true power that lies within us is not the kind of power that is often celebrated in society, power over others, wealth, fame, or influence. True power is a quiet strength, an inner knowing, and a deep connection to the universal flow of energy. It is the ability to navigate life with grace, to stay grounded in the face of challenges, and to act with integrity and authenticity. Awakening to your true power means stepping into alignment with your soul's purpose and trusting that you are being guided by a force much greater than yourself. It means shedding the limitations imposed by the outside world and embracing the limitless potential that lies within. For many chosen ones, this awakening comes after a period of struggle or hardship. It is through the trials and tribulations of life that we begin to see the truth of our power. The more we are tested, the more we are pushed to our limits, the more we uncover the strength and resilience that resides within us. It is easy to believe that our power is external, that it comes from wealth, status, or influence, but true power comes from within. It is the ability to stand firm in your beliefs, to trust in your intuition, and to take action in alignment with your highest self. To awaken your true power, you must first let go of the belief that you are powerless. You must stop seeking validation from external sources and instead turn inward, listening to the quiet whispers of your soul. Your power is not something that can be taken from you. It is something that you already possess. When you stop giving away your energy to others, when you stop seeking approval, and when you stop trying to fit into the mold that society has created for you, you will begin to experience the true power that has always been inside of you. Awakening to your true power requires courage. It requires the courage to stand in your truth, even when others may not understand or support you. It requires the courage to break free from the limitations of your past and to step into a new way of being. But when you do, you will find that your power is limitless. You will discover that you are capable of creating the life you desire, of manifesting your dreams, and of making a lasting impact on the world around you. Awakening to your true power is not just about finding strength in moments of adversity. It is about recognizing that you have always had the power to shape your reality, and that when you are in alignment with your true self, everything you need will flow to you effortlessly. The cosmic justice. Cosmic justice is the principle that governs the universe, ensuring that all actions, thoughts, and intentions are met with corresponding outcomes. Unlike earthly justice, which is often influenced by bias, power, and corruption, cosmic justice operates on an entirely different level. It is impartial, fair, and always in alignment with the divine order. When we speak of cosmic justice, we are speaking of the natural law that governs the universe. What you put out into the world will inevitably come back to you, whether it is positive or negative, light or dark. This law is not something we can escape. It is not something we can manipulate or control. It simply is. Cosmic justice is the force that restores balance in the universe, ensuring that every action is accounted for and that every soul receives what it truly deserves. For the chosen ones, cosmic justice can be both a source of comfort and a reminder of the importance of living with integrity. When we are aligned with our true purpose and operate from a place of love, compassion, and authenticity, cosmic justice works in our favor. The universe supports us, bringing us opportunities, healing, and growth. However, when we stray from our path or act in ways that are out of alignment with our higher self, cosmic justice steps in to correct the imbalance. It does not punish us, but rather it restores equilibrium, ensuring that we are brought back into alignment with our true nature. Cosmic justice is not always immediate. Sometimes it takes time for the effects of our actions to manifest, but it is always accurate. When we try to manipulate or deceive, when we take advantage of others or act out of selfishness, the law of cosmic justice ensures that the consequences will eventually come. This can be uncomfortable, but it is also a necessary part of the process. The universe has a way of revealing the truth, of stripping away the illusions we hold about ourselves and others. It does so with precision, ensuring that the energy we put into the world is returned in kind. One of the most important aspects of cosmic justice is the understanding that we are all connected. Our actions affect not only ourselves, but also the world around us. When we act out of integrity and alignment with our higher self, we contribute to the collective good. When we act out of alignment, we create disharmony not just in our own lives, but in the lives of others as well. Cosmic justice ensures that the energy we send out into the world returns to us, creating a feedback loop that helps us learn, grow, and evolve. The key to understanding cosmic justice is to realize that it is not about retribution or punishment, it is about balance. The universe seeks harmony, and when we are in alignment with our true self, we are contributing to that harmony. When we are out of alignment, cosmic justice steps in to restore order. It is a natural force that operates in the background, ensuring that we are always being guided back to our true path. In the end, cosmic justice is not something to fear. It is a force of love and balance, ensuring that we live in harmony with the universe. When we understand this, we can live with greater peace, knowing that our actions are always aligned with our highest good, and that the universe will always provide what we need when we are in alignment with our true purpose. The power of choice and redemption. One of the most powerful aspects of being a chosen one is the understanding that we are not simply at the mercy of fate or destiny. While we may have a greater purpose, while we may have a spiritual lineage that carries a certain weight, we are still gifted with the power of choice. Our choices shape our lives, define our experiences, and carve out our paths. The gift of choice is what makes us truly free. And it is this freedom that allows us to steer the course of our journey, even in the face of adversity. Every moment is a new opportunity to choose. We choose who we become, who we align ourselves with, and how we engage with the world around us. But this power is not without responsibility. The choices we make ripple out into the world, influencing not only our lives, but the lives of others as well. For the chosen ones, this power is especially significant. It is the thread that weaves the tapestry of their destiny, and it is through their choices that they come to understand their true power. The idea of redemption is also deeply intertwined with the power of choice. Redemption is not about seeking forgiveness from others. It is about reclaiming our own integrity, our own sense of purpose, and our own spiritual alignment. No matter where we have been, no matter what mistakes we have made, redemption is always available to us. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, offers us countless opportunities to return to our true selves, to realign with our purpose, and to heal the wounds of the past. Redemption comes when we make the conscious decision to release guilt, shame, and regret, and instead step into the light of who we truly are. The power of choice is what allows us to make this shift. It is the realization that no matter what has happened before, we can choose to step into a higher version of ourselves. We can choose to forgive, to heal, and to rise above our past. In this moment, we are not defined by our mistakes. We are defined by our decisions. And the moment we decide to walk in alignment with our higher self, we begin the process of redemption. This is the freedom that being chosen affords us, the freedom to shape our reality, to heal ourselves, and to return to the divine flow. Redemption is not something that happens in an instant. It is a gradual process of awakening, of shedding the layers of the past, and of choosing to be better, to be more aligned with our soul's truth. As we walk this path of redemption, we begin to see that it is not just about our own healing. It is about the healing of the world around us. Every choice we make, every step we take, ripples out into the collective consciousness. When we choose to heal ourselves, we contribute to the healing of others. When we choose to step into our true power, we inspire others to do the same. Redemption is a collective journey, and it is only through our own transformation that we can help to transform the world. The power of choice and redemption is not just about reclaiming the past, it is about embracing the future. The moment we choose redemption, we are stepping into the highest version of who we are meant to be, and in doing so, we align ourselves with the divine flow, ensuring that our actions, our words, and our very presence have a positive impact on the world around us. Every step on this journey is an opportunity to choose, to grow, and to redeem ourselves in the eyes of the universe. And in doing so, we make the world a better place, not only for ourselves, but for those who walk alongside us. The ascension of the chosen ones. The journey of the chosen ones is one of continuous growth, awakening, and ascension. Ascension is not a destination, it is a process, a gradual unfolding of our true potential. It is the journey of becoming the highest version of ourselves, aligning more deeply with the divine, and stepping fully into our purpose. For the chosen ones, ascension is not a concept to be feared, it is an invitation, a calling to rise above the limitations of the material world and step into the vastness of our spiritual potential. The path to ascension is not always easy, but it is always worth it. It is a path of self-discovery, of shedding the old layers of our identity, and of embracing the fullness of who we are meant to be. The ascension of the chosen ones is marked by a deepening understanding of their place in the universe. As we ascend, we come to understand that we are not separate from the divine, but rather an extension of it. We begin to see the interconnectedness of all things, and we realize that everything we do has a ripple effect on the world around us. The more we ascend, the more we align ourselves with the divine order, and the more we become a vessel for the higher energies that are always flowing through us. This alignment brings clarity, peace, and a deep sense of purpose. It is through ascension that we begin to see the world through the eyes of the soul, recognizing that everything is part of the divine plan. Ascension is also about releasing the attachments and limiting beliefs that have held us back. As we rise, we let go of the fears, doubts, and insecurities that have defined us for so long. We begin to see that these attachments are not our true selves. They are simply the illusions we have created in response to the world around us. Ascension asks us to release these illusions and to step into our true power. It is the process of awakening to the truth of who we are and living from that truth every day. As the chosen ones ascend, they become more than just individuals. They become powerful forces of transformation in the world. The energy they radiate affects everyone they encounter, and their presence has the power to heal, inspire, and uplift. The more they ascend, the more they are able to align with the collective consciousness and contribute to the greater good of humanity. Ascension is not just about personal growth, it is about the growth of the collective. The chosen ones are here to help lead humanity toward a higher state of being, to guide others on their own path of awakening, and to create a world that is in alignment with divine order. The ascension of the chosen ones is also about embracing the unknown. It is about stepping into the mystery of life and trusting that, no matter where the journey takes us, we are always being guided. The path of ascension is not linear, and it is not always easy, but it is a journey of surrender, trust, and faith in the divine process. The more the chosen ones ascend, the more they understand that their power is not something that can be controlled or manipulated. It is something that flows through them when they are in alignment with their true self. As they rise, they begin to experience life on a higher frequency, seeing the world through the eyes of love, compassion, and unity. In the end, the ascension of the chosen ones is a process of becoming. It is about fully embodying the truth of who we are and living in alignment with our divine purpose. It is about recognizing that we are not just individuals, but part of a much larger whole, and that our actions, our energy, and our presence have a profound impact on the world around us. As the chosen ones ascend, they step into their true power and become the light that guides others toward their own awakening. The journey is just beginning. As we come to the end of this journey together, it is important to recognize that the path of the chosen one is not one of finality, but of continuous evolution. The journey does not end with the realization of your power, your purpose, or your ascension. It is a path that stretches far beyond the confines of time and space. A journey that continues with each new step you take, each new lesson you learn, and each new awakening you experience. The truth is that the journey is just beginning. Every moment, every experience is an opportunity for growth, for deeper understanding, and for greater connection with the divine. As chosen ones, you are not simply walking a path toward personal fulfillment. You are part of a larger cosmic plan, a plan that is unfolding through you, through your choices, and through your actions. Your journey is not only about you, it is about the world you are here to help transform. Your purpose is not just to awaken yourself, it is to awaken others, to help bring them into alignment with their own divine potential. The journey is not about reaching a destination. It is about continuously evolving, expanding, and rising to new heights. The path of the chosen one is a path of infinite possibilities. As you continue on your journey, remember that you are always being guided, always being supported, and always being loved by the universe. No matter what challenges arise, no matter what obstacles you face, you are never alone. The divine is always with you, and you are always connected to the greater whole. The journey is just beginning because you are part of something much larger than yourself. Your awakening is only the first step in the greater evolution of humanity. The light you carry is a beacon for others to follow, and as you continue to rise, you will inspire others to do the same. You are not just walking a path, you are creating the path for others to follow. You are the trailblazer, the leader, and the guide. And as you walk this journey, remember that the universe is always in perfect alignment, always working with you to bring your highest purpose to fruition. So step boldly into the unknown, embrace the challenges, embrace the growth, embrace the journey. The path is yours, and it is just beginning. The world awaits the light that you carry within.